All right, so we're gonna get the first look at my project here. I just picked this up yesterday, tearing it all to pieces. And I'm kind of just cleaning it and then inspecting parts and components and figuring out what I wanna change and what I don't wanna change. I'm probably eventually gonna change these out to either Paul brakes or Avid has a really nice cyclocross cantilever brake that I might use. I don't really like the ones that have the stem on there anyway, but these do work fine. There's nothing wrong with these as far as how they work. It's just personal preference. Here's the factory. This was all factory when I got it. Like, as it came, it worked great. Here's the factory Dior DX derailleur. I will not be doing anything with that. I'm going to keep it, clean it up. But I probably am not going to use it because what I decided to do with the wheel set, it says a really cool wheel set on it. Presta valves. The wheels are pretty thin. I think they're 1.5s, but and of course rim brake. But I put this 9-speed cassette on there. This had a 7-speed cassette on it. That's gross. Had a 7-speed cassette on it, and the large gear. Let's see if I can find it. Pretty small. So there's the factory cassette. There's the new one. So my tall gear, or my lowest gear now, is a 34 on the back instead of, I don't know what this is, a 32 maybe, something like that. If I clean it up enough, I might be able to read it. Anyway, I'll be keeping that cassette. But so it's going to swap to a 9-speed. Now, I couldn't actually get all 9 on there because the free hub wasn't big enough. So I just put 8 on there. So I'm gonna have to run a 9-speed chain, but I've only got 8 speeds. And then I had this Dior XT rear derailleur long cage hanging out. So I'm gonna try it out and see if I can get it to work. You know, if I can, I'll just have to do something different. I pulled the crank out, factory crank. Factory Dior crank. I'll be reusing those, no problem. I mean, there's like no wear on this. I mean, look at the teeth, they're like new. So I'm probably just gonna leave this alone. It's possible that I might change the outer ring because this is a 46 tooth and I just don't think I need a ring that big. So I might go to a 42. That would help with the chain too and the derailleur because the rear derailleur can only handle so much chain. So having a shorter chain would be handy, but I'll think about it. I'd like to leave it original if I can because it's still got the plate on it and looks cool. Anyway, it's got this cool purple color. I'm not exactly sure what year it is. I may have to change the seat stem if it's not long enough. This seat tube is 1 inch shorter than my other Stumpjumper, even though it's the same in every other dimension. So this tube is the same length as the other Stumpjumper that I showed you in my previous video. And then, I mean, all the other tubes are the same. It's just the seat tube is shorter. So you don't want to have your seat stem too far up because that can damage your frame. And this is, of course, the Tang Prestige. It's upside down, but Tang Prestige frame. Very nice Japanese made frame. All steel. So yeah, it's not much to look at right now. I put these cork grips on there just because I could, but they're going to be coming off. So a lot of these components are going to get changed. I'll probably use the original friction shifters if I can. They're Shimano. I will be changing the stem for sure. Probably something taller this way and shorter this way. And I'll probably try to keep this bar. I actually really like this flat bar. So this one's going to have a little bit more of a forward posture to it when I'm done. Because I'm looking to make it more of a, you know, for speed, I guess. But not that I'm really super interested in speed, but I want to be a little bit more forward to engage the glutes a bit. So it'll be a different riding experience than my other Stumpjumper. And this has the original Greg's Green Lake sticker on it, which I'll be leaving there. So the gentleman I bought this from bought it when it was new. So this is a 1-owner bike. Now it's a 2-owner bike. Pretty cool. And I should run the numbers and find out exactly what year the frame is. But it's a nice bike. So looking forward to doing updates on the build. You know, I'm cleaning it up, making it look pretty. and starting to pull old components off, and I'll be starting to put new components on over time. And hopefully I'll have it done by May or June. That's the plan. And for tires, because tires are really the heart and soul of a bicycle. You can build your bike however you want, and if you have crappy tires, it's all pointless. I'm going to get Ultra Dynamico Mars tires. I'm pretty sure the ones I'm going to go for. It's either that, or if I can't get those, I might go with the Rene Ayers Hump Tulips Ridge, which is a short knob, so it's got, you know, relatively short knobs on it. I'm pretty sure the Ultra Dynamico tire is just going to be far better suited for my use case. So I'm really hoping that they have those in stock when I get to ordering tires. But yeah, and then I'll show you something else on the wheels. These are really cool wheels, made in Japan wheels. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the labels, but yeah, it's a heck of a find. $260 and complete bike. I mean, spiff it up, I could put all the factory components back on it and it would work just as well as it did when it was brand new, you know? So, but I wanted a project, and this is my project, and the frame has great paint. It's gonna look really good when I finish cleaning it up and getting new components on it. So, awesome stuff.